Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Suns.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And here are the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And so Beal will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9. Pass to Durant. The three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Outside Brunson. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Booker finds Nurkic. And here's Durant. Over Towns. Durant's shot is off.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal outside. Outside Durant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Durant. Back to Bridges. he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. Phoenix, number 1.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Beal outside. To the paint. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
Oh, man, it's been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Brunson taking his time here. Clock at 6. From downtown, Bradley Beal puts it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Brunson outside. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Durant. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 9. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Puts up a 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Now Brunson. The 3. From the corner, it's Jalen Brunson.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Beal outside. Durant with a screen on Bridges. Drains the triple. Beal's got 13.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Booker pulls it down. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Brunson. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
No good on that one. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Bull in for Devin Booker. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 11. Beal outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Towns. 1:19 left in the third quarter. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Beal left side. Beal with a screen on Brunson. Some room here for Jones. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns finds Robinson. Here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 12 now in this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Durant against Bridges. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
To the wing, right side. Outside Brunson. Kept alive. Bridges passes to McBride. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal left side. On the wing, Jones. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be back in a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
One shot, then when we make a miss.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 6 to shoot. From 17. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Pass to McBride. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Jones against Payne. Jones misses. New York leading by 12. Towns finds Anunoby. Back to Towns. Anunoby with it. Outside Payne. There's the 3. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Booker. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And it's in there.
The D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
Outside Achua. Now McBride. Towns a screen on Booker. McBride passes to Achua. And here's Payne outside. The Suns clear it. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Booker. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's an instinctual scoring play from Devin Booker.
Towns up top, defended by Jones. And Towns with the 3. Towns has got 20.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Nurkic has checked in for Phoenix. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Achua. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Towns. buries it down low. Towns has got 17 points here in the second half.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Booker. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 11. And no good, trying to use the glass. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Towns with the ball. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Stolen by Jones. Outside Booker. Now here's O'Neal. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Outside McBride. Shoots over Booker. McBride can't get it to go. Suns trail by 9. Jones with the ball. Here's O'Neal. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And will have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Towns for 3. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Durant way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Knicks leading by 10. Here's Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
For 3, Durant. The Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Towns. Robinson with it. Defended by Nurkic. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound pass.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Beal's shot is off. New York has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Nails it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I love how active he was on the glass. not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Well, one of the most lethal players in the game. Durant loves being a nightmare to defend and winning these trips to the free throw line.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges, a screen on Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Booker. Wide open look. And there it is for him. Booker's got 33. And New York has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Towns for 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. He launched that one from way outside. Stolen by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Beal's shot is off. Stolen by Booker. Beal's got room. Money. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
With that put my life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from birth through with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your free turn to your.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with me.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. A moment here now to see the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. 6 to shoot. Kessler's setting the pick for George. And a miss there on the triple. Bridges finds Anunoby. Robinson with it. He's covered by Kessler. They set the screen. Here's the 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns, good for 3.
Towns really stretches the defense all the way out to the arc.
Here's George. He takes it in, and it's George finishing it off.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now Clarkson after the missed 3 from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Bridges kicks to Robinson. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
All right, looking at the Utah Jazz, Shams, what do you think about trading All-Stars Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell back in 2022?
It's really rare for an NBA team to trade 2 All-Stars in one offseason, especially a team that was competing to go deep in the playoffs year after year after year. But they really believe, Kevin, that they got maximum value for both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. They're flush with draft picks. They've got young talent, young assets, and cap space moving forward. I really like and have confidence in their future.
Well, we know Gobert's made a difference with Minnesota. Mitchell seems to be making a difference with Cleveland. So you love the trades that work on all sides, don't you?
And Kevin, one thing you know about the front office in Utah is they're going to be completely aggressive moving forward to bring talent to Utah.
Well said. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Towns. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, unselfish play for Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Towns with it. George picks him up. Here's Brunson, and the shot is good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Clarkson's got space. Wide open shot is on the money. Now the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the
I
field.
know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
Achua finds McBride. New York moving it around. Here's Payne. And it's Utah with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. Clarkson for three. Knocks down the three ball. Clarkson's got 5.
Nice little shake there from Clarkson to open up the D and get a score.
On the wing, Bridges. To the left wing. Pass to McBride. From the arc. Mills with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clarkson for three. Clarkson missing again.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Hendricks. Another miss by Utah. Now here's Towns. Eubanks defending. Bridges for three. The offensive rebound. Towns for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Scoring, rebounding. He would. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Drew Eubanks out there with Collins. Then there's Sexton. And it's Mills. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Well, we talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern conference field.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Takes a three. Knicks with the rebound. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And McBride gets it to go.
3 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Achua, the pass to McBride. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Sexton finds Eubanks. Fires the three. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Sexton.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Launches from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Markkanen comes in for John Collins. Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Keontae George in for Patty Mills. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Sexton, the pass to Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. George against Brunson. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Off target with the open look.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Anunoby. Here's McBride. Shoots over Clarkson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. McBride's got 8 points. Jazz trail by 16. Here's George. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Clarkson goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, that's Clarkson's game, taking you off the dribble.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. From deep. Drops in the tray. Achua's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
George passes to Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his fifth rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns in the corner. Launches a three. A rebound by the Jazz. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Clarkson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead. They lead by 18. And now, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get...
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Outside for Robinson. Brunson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns for three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
That one falls. And Bridges got his first 2 points of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, Coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
George with no one around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brunson outside. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Robinson misses.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside, Towns. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. Jazz trail by 13. Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. For the 3. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Takes the 3. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Utah. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Brunson missing. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Utah. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
On deep, Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of them.
Hendricks, good.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target with his 3. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Markkanen kicks to George. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
And here's Towns. He's got 26. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Good, and this goes to Towns. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Hendricks, defended by Towns. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 9. Right side, Markkanen. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson outside. Towns finds Brunson. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Outside, George. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Jazz. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Sims is checked in, and it's Achua in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson passes to Mills. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night, and stolen by Sexton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Patrick Mills.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Clarkson. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. From past the arc, Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 5 now.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bridges against Sexton, and the layup is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Mikhailuk. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the 3-point shot. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Collins is out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Mills. Then there's Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Sexton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Towns finds Payne. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 8. Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G slam cam. New York, no good that time either.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Here's Towns. That one drops for him. And that's now 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Pass to Payne. Towns with it. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Sexton, the pass to Mills. And he overshot that one, missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Sexton, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Sexton. And they get it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this game, they hit the... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Here's Collier. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
The Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Towns. Bridges dishes to Towns. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Lowry Marketing comes in for John Collins. Clarkson, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And George is subbed in for Collier. Bridges misses. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Towns. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9. Releases. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
In the corner, it's Bridges. New York moving the ball around. On deep, Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Clarkson. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Bridges finds Towns. Back to Bridges. The tray. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, when Clarkson gets going, he can be an elite scoring guard.
Towns kicks to Bridges. They grab their own miss. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Over George. And it's Utah with the rebound. Hendricks has got 7 rebounds in the game. George against Anunoby. And it's George missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others. Just beautiful basketball.
Anunoby, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knicks with the rebound. Towns wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
And that's the way I like it.
Ain't cooking a smile for none of these.
That's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat, should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat, should they no hit me back? Chat, should I no questions asked? Chat, they chatting, they chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a hold me. Try to feel good, it's hard enough, no one to hold me. Hype me up, you give me hype, you my favorite coach, compress the line. Dress off, that's my only vice. When he tell me if I'm feeling fine, I run it up, risk it all, like I'm taking it all, it's my second life. That's me, passed out in the Maybach seat, cash out on the backstand beach. Already know my body, already know that's me. You might get all I want to love if it's solid.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face, everything no cut. Y'all up, I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of heady 7 guts while you waiting on us. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too. Oh.
campeonato. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow, pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novato. Procura que en mi zona, porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En la olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla.
Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Knicks. For the Nuggets, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Knicks, Nuggets, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking now at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, at the 2 and the 3, the deadly pair of Murray and Porter Jr. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Towns looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
Murray from outside knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson passes to Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Brunson from deep. Sinks the tray.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Outside Murray. Left side Porter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Launches a 3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Over Murray. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Here's Brunson outside, and the Knicks miss again. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Murray with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 20-23 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Westbrook. Murray's got 6.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Here's Brunson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 20. No good with the triple. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by New York. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Fast break, New York. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Yep, that one goes. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Ryan, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Puts it up from 15. Towns can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Murray from outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges with it to end the run. The rebound by Murray.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Westbrook with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Porter from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 4. Back to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 14 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Denver will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Jordan. Watson comes in for Gordon. Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Strawther subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Strawther, averaging around 5 points a game. Stolen by Bridges. McBride passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Strawther. The Knicks making their last shot. And stolen by Bridges. Ahead. Pass to Towns. Outside McBride. Right side Achua. And here's Payne. The 3 is up. Watson with the rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Towns. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Hits the trifecta.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Strawther, defended by Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 27, Jamal Murray.
To the middle, Strawther. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. New York leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Towns on the assist from Bridges. Towns has got 9.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Murray against Payne. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. New York out in front, leading by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New York.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Christian Brown out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Murray. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Strawther in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
Strawther, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Murray. Fires the 3. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Pass to Strawther. There's the 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Nuggets trail by 4. Down low. Here's Watson. Lays it up and banks it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Denver. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Sims. No points so far. The 3 is up. And Payne with the 3. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Achua. Payne pass to Achua. Here's Sims. Outside McBride. From behind the arc. Strawther grabs a miss.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Drops in the layup for 2. Strawther's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Strawther. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. Here's Towns. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Towns has got 11 points.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And New York has possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He tries for three. Achua with a rebound. New York leading by 3. Pass to McBride. Outside Achua. It's Bridges on the wing. Drills it from deep. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And finished off by Westbrook.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's McBride. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels. In transition with that great speed of his.
Jordan against Towns. Achua with a screen on Jordan. 3-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns gets the 3. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. We want to try and be a dynasty. We need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Ryan?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The first free throw is good, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. comes in for Jamal Murray. Brunson is checked in for New York. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The 3 is up. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at New York. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record.
Well, right now, for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
New York leading by 5. McBride passes to Brunson. And the Knicks, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Westbrook doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Brunson, puts up a 3. They get it again.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Anunoby for three. Tries again, and the play by Towns inside. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
For three, Westbrook. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson finds Achua. Towns against Gordon. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Porter. Takes a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Achua. Right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the basket by Westbrook. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Brunson's got 23 points. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They've built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
The Nuggets are struggling with the injury problems. Jokic brings so much to this team. His absence cannot be understated. They're missing a nightly triple-double threat. Those are huge shoes to fill at the center position.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the New York Knicks.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up, just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protecting the ball. Sounds simple, yet it's anything but. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Porter. Inside. Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Jordan's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Murray, no good. Over to the left wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Brunson's got 26 points.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 26.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Westbrook. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. Number 1, Denver.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
New York leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. He has 29 now.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Murray against Bridges. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 15 points.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work. This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Towns passes to Bridges. Now Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And he makes the first. And Denver making a change here. Šarić checked in. Both free throws good from Brunson.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Šarić outside. His first shot coming late. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, Šarić can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 31. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Murray launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Westbrook off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Brunson misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Murray for the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Back to Brunson. Launches it. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Robinson. He's checked in for Jordan. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. Second is Michael Porter.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
A three off the inbound. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson surveys. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Saric. The Nuggets trail. The drive by Murray. And the bucket is good. Murray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Westbrook against Brunson. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Murray's got 13 in the second half.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Brunson outside. Brunson answers back.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a one-point game. Outside Watson. To the middle. Here's Saric. Oh, Robinson with a block. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. Pass to McBride. Now here's Bridges. Here's Brunson. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brunson's got 44. The Nuggets shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Porter the pass to Watson. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Growing into more of a passer. MPJ getting that assist.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 7 rebounds in the game. The three. No luck on that one. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. New York out in front. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Dario Saric. Murray out there with Christian Brown. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Brown with the step back. Murray passes to Saric. Yep, that one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Achua. Fires the 3. McBride can't get it to go. Here's Strawther. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Strawther. Long range from the inbound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Murray. Up top Saric from the stripe. Second chance effort. It's good. Off the glass. Saric has got 4 points this quarter.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Strother from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands. He's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
A different look for Denver. Najee comes in for Saric. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Strother. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Westbrook, the pass to Najee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Denver.
He's off on the second. New York leading by 5. McBride passes to Anunoby from 11 feet away. Brown grabs the board.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Murray from outside. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee. Robinson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
McBride with it. From downtown. It doesn't go for him.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Towns. And it's Denver with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Najee. And the layup is good. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Towns for 3. On target from range. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Najee. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Najee. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Brown. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Launches a 3. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Back to Murray. The 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Murray's got 33 points.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no
no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Murray's shot is good.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time delivery. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
4-3. And it's Brunson missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Westbrook. Gordon down low. Anunoby covering. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Brunson misses. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
And slam dunk by Jordan. That gives him a double-double.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole. He ups the ante and delivers.
And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 8 here in this quarter.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Murray, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Brunson. From outside the arc. Out to Bridges. For 3. Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Murray. Shoots over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. The offensive rebound. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
He never tamps down the intensity. Westbrook keeps pushing to keep them in this.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Denver. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Cool as they come. Jamal Murray has the heart of a champion.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. Brunson against Westbrook. Porter from outside. They kick it out to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, It is something to behold.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big. For a team that shoots threes like they do, it's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
candy. My dog out laying them low, ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. No, the star, hold up, I got a call. Sitting, I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't didn't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Up drive, hop in my ride, pat me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill a few crumbs. Pop smoke, young, no too much. Spaceships, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them probably hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all love lust. Outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't didn't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Tell him I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't didn't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them, man. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the get with it, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't serious. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words to him, riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
The thing in a overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Down. Select it. Down. Select it. Select it. Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you select it? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. 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 Selected.
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. You talking to again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road again, we snacking this with them again. This new tricks, you can fold it in. I know they be hating, I still pose. They we on they block like we pose this. Been with me on my road to rich. We didn't oversold the load again. Too many plays, been up for too many days. Boy, you got ways. I get the on my pay, they go where you stay. I had to run up them bands when I got out the can't go back, I got too many K's. And he acting bad on the ground, but we know it's gonna happen. It happen in every occasion. Somebody, I be telling my youngest to chill. Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't red up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks in my years. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm not the man, I'm the man in the middle. How about a coat, my hand on my. He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody to. I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back of the line. We had it cracking since back when the one was alive. You can go ask my line. I wish Lil Wu would've never went through with his move, but I'm glad that he threw with his dime. Yeah, I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that ain't gon' get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that when I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend 100,000 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamond. From the corner to another continent. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he on punishment. Catch that boy out of place, we gon' take his chain and his watch on some funny. Brody ready to crash on some dummy. Gotta me for free, ain't no money. I been on some lady. I been off a jet with some. We had 20 vibes out in Vegas. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win.
Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back,
filet mignon, my fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona, designer shades, he Saint Laurent. Told her we won't last forever, told her this won't last too long. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Go, come on, hey, black on black whip, nothing track. Going everywhere, but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached. I've seen this before, it's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm dunking like Shaq. New girl won't treat her like my last. They love my fashion, they love what I'm in. Check the score, we was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. It's real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
Wash my hands under a gold spout when feeling icky. I ain't picky, start frontin' when the show's out. What you mean? 20 inches when they roll out. Come and get me. Big faces when they fold out. Is you with me? Don't make me. I keep it close out when the door out. Then I slide off in the Escalade. Me and Key inside look like the ice capades. For me and Heath, Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrists like mummies. If you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than algae. You can bag and scan me, sure like Albie. Meet the ticks in Maui. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If they right Nelly there, night. Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If they right Nelly there, night. Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now? J-E-I. Underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. If they right Nelly there, night. Nelly, underlay, mommy, E-I-E-I. What's poppin' now?
Now we 6'5", numero 0, Dante starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25, P.J. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 2, Garrett. Shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie. At guard, 6'7", number 77.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Take a look at the Mavericks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And, you know, I think New York, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Exum in at the 3 slot. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Washington. Pass to Doncic. The layup missed. Towns against Irving. It's good.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
For P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
For three, Bridges. Good on the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the three off target. From deep, Brunson. It doesn't go for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one is good.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
To the middle. Bridges finds Brunson. Bridges with it. Shoots the three. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Bridges.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Bridges, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. And then Washington with the dunk.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.